My name is Ranisah Brown, and my son is Billy Bailey. Today, he want to discuss about excessive force that he experienced with the Joliet Police Department.
Hello, councilmen and councilwomen. My name is Billy Bailey Jr. I'm 13 years old. I'm 5'3" and 90 pounds. I am not a threat. I go to Washington Junior High and have been a resident of Joliet my entire life. In this city, I don't feel safe. On June 7th, the police have put a gun to my back. As you can see, I am a minor, which I feel is excessive force. When the police put the gun to my back, I felt like my life was in danger because, as you see on the news, cops are killing teens such as Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and Laquan McDonald. Also, I want to talk about how stereotyped police are to a 12-year-old black young man. The first question Sergeant May had asked me was, do I play basketball? I felt that he only asked me that because I was African American, and in their eyes, African Americans are only good at sports. But little do they know that I am an AB honor roll student, and I just wish that they could change the way they act towards a minor. When the officers put the gun to my back, I was sad, scared, and traumatized. I was terrified, crying. Also, they didn't even try to comfort me and see if I was okay. Also, my grandmother was in the house doing what they told her, and they still acted rude towards her. I think that they should have more respect for others. Also, now I think that police are very bad people. They want to come to your school and say how cool and nice it is to be a police officer, but in reality, they are really mean people. In spite to that situation, internal affairs findings were that the police department did not use excessive force. Do you guys think it's okay to put a gun to a minor that doesn't pose a threat? I feel it needs to be a change, and Will Connie starting off with me.
Miss, did you all notify anyone at the police? Isn't some chief somewhere they could report?
Well, yes, we actually filed a complaint. We went down to the police department. First, we were having a lot of issues because we were getting to run around to say, we can't speak with this person, we can't speak with that person. It took about 48 hours before we were able to get an officer to actually take the report. So then we did come down there, and my son made the report. I received the findings from Internal Affairs about 2 weeks ago of their findings that they stated that there was no excessive force at that time. But when they came into the home, my son doesn't identify as being a threat. He had no shirt on. He had on just boxers, and my mother was actually downstairs in handcuffs, and actually was told that my grandson is here. They were able to identify my son and it was 4 officers, and it was a woman as well, and they poured guns directly on him. He was crying excessively and very upset. They didn't even let my mom even console him initially, and he didn't pose a threat to any type of anyone. And I feel that the police were actually able to come in the house. They were letting in. There was no issues. There were no concerns. But for that excessive force on the child, that's traumatizing. We've been going through him just feeling sad, crying. I mean, he is actually, like I said, he's in a Magnus program. He excels in everything that he does. He's an athlete as well, but he's very articulate. And then I think it was just, now he's just dealing with a lot of mental things going on currently because of this issue. And they had a female officer present as well that, should be there to console. And he was not running away. He was not doing anything. And I just felt that was just so much excessive going on for a child to, deal with all that. But we have went through the proper channels, and we have, contacted what the protocol is, and, went through internal affairs. And of course, the findings came that the police officers and the detectives did their job, and they didn't did any excessive force on.
Okay, thank you.